Hello learners, English Kumar Bharti, Unit 1.3 on Wings of Courage. The chapter on Wings of Courage tells the inspiring story of Air Marshal Arjun Singh, a legendary figure in the Indian Air Force. It tells us about his remarkable career, highlighting his exceptional skills as a pilot, his astute leadership, and his unwavering dedication to his country. The chapter explores his achievements, including his role in leading the IAF during war and the recognition he received for his service. Let's begin. Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh, an icon of India's military history, will always be remembered as a war hero who had successfully led a young IAF during the 1965 Indo-Pak War. Icon means a person or thing that is widely admired and considered to be typical or representative of something. Now, here, Air Force Marshal Arjun Singh, a highly respected figure in India's military past, will forever be remembered as a brave leader. During 1965 Indo-Pak War between India and Pakistan, he skillfully commanded the Indian Air Force, which was new at the time. His leadership during his crucial moment in history is a major reason why he is considered a hero. The only officer to attain the highest post of Marshal, the Air Force equivalent to the Army's five-star Field Marshal, Singh was a fearless and exceptional pilot who had flown more than 60 different types of aircraft. Attain means to achieve something. Here, Arjun Singh became the only officer in the Indian Air Force to ever reach the highest rank, Marshal. Arjun Singh became the only officer in the Indian Air Force to ever reach the highest rank, Marshal of the Air Force. This position is equal to the five-star rank of Field Marshal in the Army. Singh wasn't just a leader, though, he was also a skilled and courageous pilot who had the experience of flying over 60 different types of aircraft throughout his career. He played a major role in transforming the IAF into one of the most potent air forces globally and the fourth biggest in the world. His contribution to the Indian Air Force is monumental to the least. The IAF grew with him. He was the epitome of military leadership in classical sense, and it is therefore not surprising that he was honored with the rank of Air Force Marshal. Former Vice Chief of IAF Kapil Kak said, "Potent means powerful and effective. Monumental means of great importance. Epitome means a perfect example." Now, here, Arjun Singh received a very special honor on Republic Day in 2002. He was officially recognized as a Marshal of the Indian Air Force. This is the highest rank achievable in the Air Force. This rank is similar to the honor of Field Marshal in the Indian Army. In the past, only two Army generals, Sam Hormuzji Manekshaw and K.M. Karyappa, had been awarded the prestigious rank of Field Marshal. So, Arjun Singh's recognition as Marshal was a very special event, making him the first and the only person to hold this highest rank in the Indian Air Force. Known as a man of few words, Singh was not only a fearless pilot but also had profound knowledge about air power and applied it in a wide spectrum of areas. Singh had assiduously led the IAF during the 1965 war and denied success to Pakistani Air Force. Though it was better equipped with American support, assiduously means working hard and showing careful attention to details. Here, Arjun Singh was known for being quiet. He was not only a fearless pilot, but also possessed a deep understanding of how to use air power effectively. This knowledge was valuable in many different situations throughout his career. During 1965 war, Singh's leadership was crucial. Even though the Pakistani Air Force had better equipment and American support, Singh's determined leadership prevented them from achieving their goals. A former colleague, Kak, even said that Singh's contributions during this war were his most impressive achievements. Commending his role in the war, Y.B. Chavan, the then defense minister, had written, Air Marshal Arjun Singh is a jewel of a person, quite efficient and firm, unexcitable but a very able leader. Commending means officially praising. Unexcitable means calm and not easily upset or worried. Here in this paragraph, praising Arjun Singh's contribution to the war, the Indian's defense minister at that time, Y.B. Chavan, wrote very positively about him. He described Air Marshal Singh as an excellent person with strong qualities. Minister Chavan said that while Arjun Singh remained calm under pressure, he was also a very skilled leader. Next. In 1944, the Marshal had led a squadron against the Japanese during the Arakan campaign, flying close air support missions during the crucial Imphal campaign and later assisted the advance of the Allied forces to Yangon, formerly Rangoon. Squadron, it's a small group of airplanes or warships that operate together as a unit. Crucial, very important. Allied forces, the countries that fought together against Germany, Italy, and Japan in World War II. This passage describes Arjun Singh's significant contributions during World War II, specifically in 1944. It highlights his leadership role, stating that he commanded a squadron of airplanes. These forces fought against the Japanese during the Arakan campaign. They participated in critical air support missions during the Imphal campaign. Their efforts continued beyond that battle as they later assisted the Allied forces in the city of Yangon, which was formerly known as Rangoon. In recognition of his feat, he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross (DFC) on the spot by the Supreme Allied Commander of Southeast Asia, the first Indian pilot to have received it. Singh was selected for the Empire Pilot Training Course at Royal Air Force (RAF) Cranwell in 1938. When he was 19 years old, he retired from service in 1969. Distinguished Flying Cross, that is DFC, it's a prestigious medal awarded to pilots in the British Commonwealth Air Forces for bravery and skill in combat flying. Supreme Allied Commander, it is the highest ranking military leader of a group of allied forces. This paragraph tells us Arjun Singh was awarded the prestigious Distinguished Flying Cross medal for his contribution in World War II. This award was given directly by the high ranking military leader in Southeast Asia. During World War II, Arjun Singh was the first Indian pilot to receive this honor. At the young age of 19, Arjun Singh was selected for the esteemed Empire Pilot Training Program at the Royal Air Force. Cranwell. He retired from his long and dedicated service in 1969. Next. Singh was born on April 15, 1919 in Lalpur, now Faisalabad, Pakistan, and completed his education at Montgomery, now Sahiwal, Pakistan. His first assignment on being commissioned was to fly Westland Wapiti biplanes in the northwestern frontier province as a member of number 1 RIAF squadron. Biplanes means all type of aircraft having two pairs of wings, one above the other. This passage tells us Arjun Singh was born in 1919 in Layalpur, a city that is now the city of Faisalabad in Pakistan. He also received his education there in Montgomery, which is now called as Sahiwal. When Arjun Singh was formally appointed as an officer, his first assignment involved flying sorry, Westland Wapiti biplanes. He flew them as part of the number 1 RIAF squadron in the northwestern frontier province. After a brief stint with the newly formed number 2 RIAF squadron, where the marshal flew against the tribal forces, he later moved back to number 1 squadron as a flying officer to fly the Hawker Hurricane. He was promoted to the rank of squadron leader in 1944. Hawker Hurricane, it's a British fighter aircraft used extensively during World War II. Now, this passage tells us Arjun Singh's career in the Indian Air Force progressed quickly. After a short period serving with the newly created number 2 RIAF squadron, where he flew missions against tribal forces, he returned to number 1 squadron. There he held the rank of flying officer and flew Hawker Hurricane airplanes. His accomplishments were recognized in 1944 when he was promoted to the higher rank of squadron leader. Next, for his role in successfully leading the squadron in combat, he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross (DFC) in 1944. On August 15, 1947, he achieved the unique honor of leading a flypast of over 100 IAF aircraft over the Red Fort in Delhi. In 1944, Arjun Singh was awarded the prestigious Distinguished Flying Cross (DFC). This medal is given to pilots who demonstrate exceptional bravery and skill during combat. On August 15, 1947, India gained independence. Arjun Singh had the unique honor of leading a spectacular flypast over the Red Fort in Delhi. This flypast involved a very large formation of over 100 Indian Air Force aircraft. Next passage. After his promotion to the rank of Wing Commander, he attended the Royal Staff College at the UK. Immediately after Indian independence, he commanded Ambala in the rank of Group Captain. In 1949, he was promoted to the rank of Air Commodore and took over as Air Officer Commanding, AOC, of an operational command, which later came to be known as Western Air Command. Commanded means led or was in charge of a military unit or location. Air Commodore means a commissioned officer rank in the Air Force, senior to Group Captain. Air Officer Commanding, an officer in charge of an operational command within the Air Force. After receiving a promotion to Wing Commander, he further distinguished himself by attending the esteemed Royal Staff College in the UK. After India's independence, he was entrusted with the command of Ambala city, holding the rank of Group Captain. His dedication and skills were further recognized in 1949 with the promotion to Air Commodore. He was now the air officer of an operational command within the Air Force. This command later became known as Western Air Command. Singh had the distinction of having the longest tenure as AOC of an operational base, initially from 1949 to 1952 and then again from 1957 to 1961. After his promotion to the rank of Air Vice Marshal, he was appointed as the AOC in C of an operational command. Tenure means the length of time someone holds a position. AOC in C, it's an abbreviation for Air Officer Commanding in Chief, a senior officer in charge of a major operational command. This paragraph tells us Arjun Singh held the record for serving the longest time as the Air Officer Commanding of an operational base in the Indian Air Force. This impressive achievement happened twice. His first term as AOC lasted from 1949 to 1952, and then he returned to the position again from 1957 to 1961. After Arjun Singh was promoted to the higher rank of Air Vice Marshal, he was given even more important role of AOC in C of an operational command. This means he became the overall leader in charge of an entire operational area within the Air Force. Next, towards the end of the 1962 war, he was appointed as the Deputy Chief of the Air Staff and he became the Vice Chief of the Air Staff in 1963. He was the overall commander of the Joint Air Training Exercise Shiksha held between IAF, RAF, Royal Air Force, and RAAF, that is, Royal Australian Air Force. Here, Joint Air Training Exercise means a military training exercise involving air forces from multiple countries. As the 1962 war neared its end, Arjun Singh was entrusted with the significant position of Deputy Chief of the Air Staff. His dedication and leadership continued to be recognized, and just a year later, he received an even higher promotion. In 1963, Arjun Singh was appointed Vice Chief of the Air Staff. He was the overall commander for a joint air training exercise known as Siksha. This training exercise involved forces from India, Britain's Royal Air Force, and Australia's Royal Australian Air Force. That is RAAF. Next, on August 1st, 1964, in the rank of Air Marshal, the Marshal of the Air Force, Arjun Singh, took over reins of IAF at a time when it was still rebuilding itself and was gearing up to meet new challenges. Took over reins means took over control. Gearing up means getting ready. This para tells us on August 1st, 1964, while holding the rank of Air Marshal, Arjun Singh was given the important responsibility of leading the Indian Air Force. This was a crucial time for the Air Force because it was still recovering and preparing for new challenges that might arise in the future. Next, Singh was the first air chief to keep his flying currency till his CAS rank, having flown over 60 different types of aircraft from pre World War II era biplanes to the more contemporary gnats and vampires. He has also flown in the transport aircraft like the Super Constellation. Flying currency means up to date skills and experience of flying aircraft. Biplanes means airplanes with two sets of wings. These were early types of airplanes. Contemporary means of present times. This paragraph tells us Arjun Singh was the first air chief of the Indian Air Force to maintain his flying skills known as currency. All the way up to this high rank, he flew over 60 different types of aircrafts in his lifetime. These included not only old fashioned biplanes from before World War II, but also more modern jets like gnats and vampires. He also has experience with transport aircraft like the Super Constellation, demonstrating the wide range of his flying experience. Next, in 1965, when Pakistan launched its Operation Grand Slam with an armored thrust targeted at the vital town of Aknoor, Singh led IAF through the war with courage, determination, and professional skill. He inspired IAF to victory despite the constraints imposed on the full scale use of Air Force combat power. Armored thrust means a forceful attack using armored vehicles like tanks. Constraints means restrictions. This paragraph tells us in 1965, Pakistan launched Operation Grand Slam, aimed at capturing the important town of Aknoor using armored vehicles. In the face of this threat, Arjun Singh took charge of the Indian Air Force. Throughout the war, he demonstrated immense courage, determination, and exceptional professional skill in leading his forces. His inspiring leadership motivated the IAF to achieve victory despite limitations that may have restricted their full combat power. Next para. Singh was awarded Padma Vibhushan for his astute leadership of the Air Force during the war. Subsequently, in recognition of the Air Force's contribution during the war, the rank of the CAS was upgraded and Arjun Singh became the first Air Chief Marshal of the Indian Air Force. Astute means sharp and intelligent. Subsequently means happening afterwards. Arjun Singh received the prestigious Padma Vibhushan Award in recognition of his skills in leading the Air Force. Furthermore, in appreciation of the Air Force's overall contribution during the war, the highest rank within the force, Chief of the Air Staff, that is CAS, was upgraded. Arjun Singh became the first person to hold this new and distinguished position of Air Chief Marshal in the Indian Air Force. Next para. He remained a flyer to the end of his tenure in IAF, visiting forward bases and units and flying with the squadrons. He retired in August 1969, thereupon accepting ambassadorship to Switzerland. He was Lieutenant Governor of Delhi from December 1989 to December 1990. Forward bases means military bases located near the enemy territory. Squadrons means a group of airplanes with pilots. Ambassadorship means the position of an ambassador, a high ranking official representing their country in another country. Lieutenant Governor, a high ranking official who governs a state or territory. Now, this para tells us even towards the end of his term in the Indian Air Force, Arjun Singh remained passionate about flying. He continued to visit air bases, connected with different pilot units, and even flew with them whenever possible. In 1969, he officially retired from the Air Force. His distinguished career, however, continued. He was appointed as the ambassador to Switzerland, a position that required him to represent India in a diplomatic role. Later, he served as the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi for a year, from December 1989 to December 1990. Next para. Having been a source of inspiration to all the personnel of armed forces, through the years, the government conferred the rank of the Marshal of the Air Force upon Arjun Singh in January 2002, making him the first and the only five-star rank officer with the Indian Air Force. Conferred means awarded or bestowed an honor or title. Personnel means the people who work for an organization. This para tells us Arjun Singh's remarkable career continued to inspire generations. In recognition of his lifetime of service and achievements, the government awarded him the highest possible rank in the Air Force, Marshal of the Air Force, in January 2002. This marks his place in history as the very first and the only five-star ranked officer within the Indian Air Force. Thank you. If you like the video, please do subscribe and like.